All right, slick back or afro?
I think afro.
Oh my goodness. Sometimes I just want to wake up and just leave with my bonnet on. I'm not even kidding. It's just such a hassle to do my hair. Can you part my back?
Like a mullet.
No, no.
Welcome to the dinner table, we gon' talk it out. Serious or playful, fam and friends speaking aloud, yeah. He said, she said, we said that's what we about. Family talking together, listening to every member, yeah.
This is like iceberg lettuce, so like I think even if
That's cabbage.
That's cabbage, sweetie.
That looks so good.
Okay, so what is everyone cooking? I want to know what's gonna go in my stomach.
I'm feeling the garlic.
With some olive oil, and then I'm doing the spices for the collard greens. So.
I have diced green chilies here. Yeah.
Well, I'm zesting the lemons.
How's the collard greens going?
It's going really good. I hope this is really delicious.
Well, those are huge pieces.
Rip it up a little.
Oh, no, you got this.
Yeah.
This is good.
So what is tonight's combo? What are we discussing over dinner?
All right, so tonight we're talking black hair, okay?
Okay.
Black men and women, we've always found creative ways to express our individuality through our hair.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that would be a great topic.
Well, let's go then.
Yeah.
So how do you guys express yourself through your hair?
I am wild. I am free-spirited. So
That's
I
true.
think, you know, an afro kind of like, you know, just expresses myself. Like, hey, I'm free. I like to go on adventures.
Oh man, I had braids, I had relaxers.
Wait, so what made you choose to do sister locks?
Because I was so sick and tired of being in the salon and having to sit there for 5 to 6 hours while they double and triple booked, and then go to lunch, too. Go to lunch. I felt like I was held hostage, honestly.
You are.
Wow.
Yeah, so I wanted freedom.
The moment that we got sister locks, I know that we both never regretted it, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, growing up, I wasn't really into doing my hair. And so getting sister locks was honestly one of the best decisions that I made, especially after seeing you, Mom, getting it.
When I got it, I knew I had freedom, and I wanted you guys to feel the same way.
You know, my go-to style isn't afro most of the times, but another thing I like to do is pigtails.
The two, like,
Yeah,
pom-poms?
Yeah, pom-poms, like.
That was my go-to style with Shasha when I used to do her hair when Mommy used to go to school and work. And she'd be like, hun, can you do the girls' hair?
When you guys decided to have my same hair, I thought, okay, this is great. You guys are embracing your natural style. I mean, remember how we used to press it and then it would revert?
Yeah, it didn't even stay for like an hour.
No. When I was younger, it was all about making it straight. My friends would make fun of anybody in our group that had natural hair.
Really?
Yeah, I used to call them poor or, you know, just like ghetto and all sorts of things.
Wait, why do you think things have changed now?
I think in every way, not just for Black people, but in every way, I think we're just more accepting of everything that's diverse now.
That's true. And I really like that because everybody gets to feel beautiful. Everyone gets to feel special.
Right.
And they just can accept who they are. What I loved about, you know, our hair journey is going to the barber.
I like how my hair can just easily be made by me now. I remember just always asking you to do my hair. But now since I actually know how to do it and I'm learning each and every single day on different tips and everything, I think I'm so set.
I get a lot of compliments from little girls looking up to me because, you know, I represent them. Because when I wear my afro.
I think that the greatest joy that hair has brought me in this family is that just being able to do the girls' hair, even though my styles were simple, just bonding with my girls like that was just really meaningful. And I think that the most special thing for me is that how hair has bonded our family together.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Quality
true.
time.
You know, hair is an integral part of Black history. And many who have embraced their natural styles have faced discrimination, like our dinner guest tonight, Faith Fennidy. She was 11 years old when she was kicked out of her school for wearing her hair in braids. And since then, Faith has been working to end hair discrimination, including helping to spread awareness about a new piece of legislation, the Crown Act. The Crown Act is supposed to end discrimination in the workplace for Black women and men so that we can wear our hair natural or in any style that, you know, that we feel that fits us. We were told that certain styles were inappropriate and that they were unprofessional.
Wow.
It's passed in several states. We're trying to get it nationwide.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Faith, she's been working on that, and she helped to pass it in Louisiana.
She's here.
Oh,
I'll get it.
Okay. Hey, let's get this food ready.
I'll go get this thing out of the oven.
Okay. Come
It's so good to see you.
I am so excited for you to join dinner with us.
Hi, Faith. Nice to meet you.
Faith, what's up?
Hi, Faith.
It's so nice to have
Yes, thank you for coming to dinner.
Of course.
you. Shiloh, what a gentleman.
Never had greens on grits.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it good? You guys had it
Oh,
before?
man.
Yes,
so
we've had it
savory.
before. And
So
it's-
good.
Okay, perfect.
And we got some.
Roasted cabbage, yeah. We all put our hands in that.
Yep.
So it should be good.
Yeah.
Should be good.
And the
Green beans.
green beans, and then the greens, they are buttery.
Dig in.
So Faith, you know, we're so interested in hearing directly from you. We're really interested to know how it was from your perspective.
Okay, well, it was my first day of 6th grade, and I had my hair in cornrows.
Okay.
And we were going over the school rules for that year. And my teacher asked me in front of my entire class if my braids were real or fake. And I said, no, it's my hair. And a little bit later, after she went through the rest, the guidance counselor came and she gave me a paper saying that I needed to remove my braids. How'd you feel? I was so hurt because I had been wearing my hair in braids there for about two years.
Wow.
And I never had any issues. Nothing was wrong. They never had ever said anything. And this was really a new rule that just came out of nowhere.
Wow.
And then they couldn't give a valid reason on why they didn't want braids to be allowed there.
Was there any meeting with the parents to kind of share that a new rule was coming in, or was it sprung on you guys?
No, it was sprung on us. And I showed my mom the paper, and she was so surprised. I went back to school that Monday, and I was in class for about 10 minutes before the principal came to get me and asked why I still had braids.
Wow. So you were the only girl in your class with braids?
There were 2 other girls, but they compromised. I had to leave unless I took my braids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Growing up, would your mom do your hair the most, or your dad, or your brother?
My mom usually did my hair.
Brother.
Siblings can do their hair. If I asked Shiloh would do my hair.
No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he would.
No, we're not.
Could you ever imagine that this is where you would be like years later?
No, I just thought, well, I got my hair done, and I'm going to school.
That's
and
it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I never thought I would be here talking to you guys about ways we can end hair discrimination.
Wow.
And see, these are the kind of conversations that I wish that they had had with the parents, because then they would have understood that in our culture, it takes a certain amount of time.
Right.
Your child can't just wake up in the morning, pull the hair back, and do a
Yeah, it takes
whole
time.
production.
Yeah.
If they had the conversation, then I think that they could have avoided a lot.
And I wish they would have sat down the parents and discussed it and not just made a rule that wasn't going to affect everyone.
Sure.
Wow. Well, now, was the school predominantly black?
No.
No. Okay.
There were a few black kids, and the few black kids that they did have, they ended up leaving because of what happened.
Right.
All the black staff were in the cafeteria.
Wow. So all the decision makers did not understand the culture,
Right.
did not understand the narrative.
Right.
But they were making decisions for
Yes.
black kids and black families.
Were there other classmates who had very long hair and it was okay for them? So
Yeah.
they could twirl it, flip it, as long as it was their natural long hair.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Wow.
And that was my last day on campus. I had never been back since.
Okay.
Wow.
And so if you did not change your hair, then you would be dismissed.
Yeah.
All of us have been homeschooled, so we never experienced that. And so just to hear this was just so heartbreaking to me.
For all of my elementary and high school, I was one of the only black kids there.
Mhm.
But then when I went to an HBCU, a historically black college and university, I basically felt like I was home. Everybody had on bonnets or hair ties. Everyone
Wow.
was in braids or afros or cornrows or straight or curly. I felt like, oh my goodness, I'm not singled out. Because when I would go to a sleepover, they'd be like, why are you tying your hair? And then I would hear, okay, well, this is actually offensive. Oh, are you Aunt Jemima? And stuff like that. So, yeah.
Right.
So when I went to college and everybody had hair like me, it just felt like, wow, I don't have to feel singled out. I felt free. And I just wanted to feel, I yearned to feel that everywhere.
Well, me and my mom got this idea to help spread word about the Crown Act. So we got a sign made that says, sign the Crown Act to help end hair discrimination. And we meet with politicians, influencers, and senators to help spread the word, take pictures to get the Crown Act passed in all 50 states. So we can end hair discrimination so little black boys and girls and men and women in the workplace won't have to be afraid to wear their natural hair, to be fired and sent home from work.
You're fighting not just for other little girls that were in your position at that age, but for grown men and women. And that's what
yeah.
I think the Crown Act is it makes us be able to feel that freedom wherever we go and whatever we do, not be policed for our hair. And so for you to, step up to that leadership is really amazing because you started at 11, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So wow, you didn't even take time off. It was just like, no, I'm gonna start the fight.
It's really been a lot of nonstop since everything happened. The same week I was suspended from school, I was being flown out to New York to go to Black Girls Rock.
Wow.
So it's to help, and other people help embrace me and know that my hair is awesome. So that was another thing that helped me be comfortable.
So you mentioned Black Girl Rock, right? So what other positive outcomes happened after the whole incident?
I remember about 2 months later, I got an email saying they wished that I would be able to go to Canada to film with Kelly Rowland.
Wow.
Nice.
And her and Dove got together to make a song called Crown. It's about loving your natural hair.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyone have a hair icon?
Storm Reid.
So you said Storm Reid?
Yeah, I always loved how she did her hair for different events. Like I think they had with Black Girls Rock, she had a tall afro on top.
Wow.
Like a tall afro puff. So that was really cool.
Interesting.
For me, I would say Chloe and Halle because with them, with their dreads, I see them do different things with it.
Yeah, same here. I love Chloe and Halle, and I just love seeing their different hairstyles, even though I mostly wear my hair down.
Mine is Diana Ross. I mean, the big hair.
Okay. All right.
So moving on, what are your next goals in life after this?
Well, I actually want to be a doctor, so I'm probably going to continue on with my career, but I might somewhat become a politician. But
I support that. I vote for that.
too.
Yeah.
If you were to tell any girl who's going through any insecurities about their hair, what would you say to them?
I would tell them that their hair is awesome and to be proud, yeah.
We learned a lot
We
about, just the Crown Act and just what it means to be a young Black girl right now, fighting for all of us to be able to wear our hair the way we want to wear it.
Right.
So we want to just thank you, and maybe you could give all your haters a nice hair flash, just to let them know,
Yes.
Faith is here.
Yes.
You tried to.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so Shalom, your neck.
Digging.
Man, this looks good.
Oh, I really enjoyed our time with Faith.
Me
So what were your takeaways?
I just love her just sharing her testimony. I mean, I'm sure that there's like thousands upon thousands of other kids who are experiencing the same thing. And for her just to be brave enough to just go to the media and just be able to talk about her experience just makes me appreciate,
What she's done.
what she's done, yes.
Yeah.
Like, don't just take all this negativity. Stand up for yourself, Imagine if Faith didn't stand up for herself and changed herself.
Right.
That's just like a part of history now. It really made an impact for everyone.
Yeah. Her work in trying to pass the Crown Act in Louisiana and then also other states, I think is phenomenal.
And what I've learned is that 23 states have actually brought the legislation forward, and only 11 has actually passed it.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
So we have a lot of work to do.
Right.
Let's just hope that it's a sign that there's a lot of hope for the next generation.
That's right.
Yeah. I think
So
I'm
good.
gonna excuse myself right now and put my hair in a little do-rag and maybe catch some shut-eye.
Well,
No, like you're gonna catch shut eye. You're gonna go game.
are you all right over there?
Yeah. I think I put a little too
Broke
much.
my nail.
I better not find a nail in my food. Remember that time where someone's tooth was
That
in
was
the soup?
Shiloh's tooth.
Yeah, I
Was in my soup.
I don't know why. When I was 6, I had the brightest idea.
No, you didn't do it on purpose, did you?
I did.
You did?
No one's gonna want to be our guest for dinner, guys.
No one's gonna want to.